Where's the hair? I don't see any hair. Hey guys, so welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it is the morning, afternoon, or evening. I am joined by my good friend Ronnie Ross, and we are here to talk to you about something very special today. And as you know, myself, I've been in cryptocurrency since 2015, gone through, seen a bunch of stuff. And, when this came to my attention, I realized that this was something that we really needed to get many, many, many people with very, very fast. So I don't want to take any more time. This is Ronye's show. So take it over.
Awesome. Thanks for that awesome introduction, man. So basically, what we're going to be doing here is tomorrow is actually my 3-month anniversary with PunkPanda, the free app that pays in cryptocurrency just for people using, sharing, and owning the app. So I kind of wanted to go over my journey with the app, the company, all that, to kind of set the tone for this next 3, 6 months, a year, however long, and basically just motivate people to actually get into this project and see what it can do for them. So let me start by sharing my screen. I'm on the phone because it's easier to do the videos. So basically what we're gonna do is go to my YouTube, to my very first video that I ever did about PunkPanda. So manage videos. And of course, we got an ad. And can you hear that, Peter?
Can't hear it yet.
Do you hear it now?
Let me see. Hold on. Try it again. No.
Okay, hold on. Is there a setting inside the live that we need to use to share the sound? Oh, share audio is all.
That's why.
All right, can you hear it now?
No.
Oh, share audio is on. Okay, so I guess we are not doing the video. All right, so basically I'll just go over what this was all about. About 3 months ago, when I joined November 21st, I did a review a couple days later. That very first day, I pretty much dove into the project head first. All the things that could be read about the company, I was reading. I looked at the project. I talked to my sponsor, Susan Christensen, about it, and we just basically joined the Telegram group and kind of found out all the information that was available at that time. So in that process, we basically had, oh man, how many people did we have that first day that were in our team? It was
We had a
probably
lot in that first
couple
day.
dozen. Yeah.
Well, you only had a couple.
So,
you only had a couple of. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, it was pretty much just me. I had like a super slow start myself, but when I first got into the group, I was instantly like, we had that debacle with the farm site leak. So basically, you have the app that is able to be used on your phone, and you just basically leave it there, and you're going to earn crypto every 30 minutes. But then there's also what's known as the farm site, which is where you would go to buy the actual tokens, and you have a referral link that you would send to your referrals. So we were all so new that we didn't really know that they were kind of separate. So we didn't have a lot of us didn't have our link, so we didn't know. Hold on, let me stop the share real quick. We didn't have our link, so we didn't know that we were supposed to have that. So we were like basically trying to backtrack after a lot of us had joined to kind of get our link so that we would be under the correct sponsor, because we basically had this huge group from another opportunity, so we wanted to make sure that we maintained that integrity throughout our network, basically. So I was like talking with the admins of the project and like basically telling them, hey, we need to figure out a way to get these links. And so they basically were like, just go up the upline and you can find that information out. So we ended up doing that and everything was taken care of. We got into the actual farm site. And so that's when I did the video. And actually, when I go into, I'm gonna try to like slide it so that it shows the screenshot of what it was looking like for me when I first joined. That was like one of the main parts of the video. All right. All right. So let's slide this. And okay, so basically in this part, I was just going over how every 30 minutes you're earning crypto. And you can see here, this is probably my third or fourth day. And so by then I had 0.83 tokens, which at that time, the token was only worth about 41 cents, which of course we know now it's at $1.15. So it was skyrocketing even for such a new project like that. To see such growth was incredible. And I didn't even really realize it at the time. I just knew that every 30 minutes I saw these numbers on my screen and I was pretty excited about that. So you can see here, I started with 0.83. I just went over the wallet, how all that works. I went over the features of the app. And so that was basically my first involvement with PunkPanda. So then fast forward a couple days, I talked to Peter, who is the team leader here that was gracious enough to let us use this Zoom call for this meeting. And he basically let me know that he is having a pretty big organization behind PunkPanda. So I had the idea to actually set up what is called a Discord server to host the team, because the Telegram group was fine, but I wanted a place for our team specifically since it was going to be so large. So that's when the Pandamonium Rockstars server came into play. So let me go out here. You can see here the Pandamonium Rockstar server is basically just a large chat group where you can have different things pinned to different channels. We have announcements, rules, a welcome message. I had the idea to have a farm strays channel where people could actually post their information so that their referrals could actually find them inside of the farm site as well, so they wouldn't lose those. Then we got official links. Of course, you're going to have a general chat. We have a phone book for people to kind of find the numbers of the people that they want to add in their network and add them there. So basically, it was just a place for our little community or our team to have information like the white papers, the presentation, and stuff like that. But then as time went on, I actually contacted the founders of PunkPanda and I sent them a demo video of the server. And it was Marcus Schubert, who is man, what position is he? I get them confused so often. Not the CEO. I want to say CFO, one of the C's with one of the O's at the end. He's one of those.
He's
And
a
he was
CFO.
basically
Yeah.
CFO. Yeah. My memory isn't as bad as I thought. So basically, he was blown away by the video, and he said that the server would be awesome for the project, and he wanted to know if I would be interested in having a call with Albert, the CEO of the project, to discuss me working with PunkPanda officially. So of course, like, I was completely blown away by this. I had just started the project November 21st. I was just a free user of the app, and I had barely shared it with maybe 10 people at this point. I had pretty much two people that really exploded my organization, Andy Delgado and Graham. I'm not going to butcher your last name, but Andy and Graham basically were spearheading the effort to kind of spread the word about PunkPanda while I learned more about the project and kind of started building these tools for the project. So then we fast forward inside of the Telegram group, which I'm actually going to pull up here. Oh, so you see here, this group is one of the largest Telegram groups I've ever seen, the PunkPanda official. We were in there basically just discussing PunkPanda. We would post the live calls that the um, the corporate team would put on. And so when I joined, I had the idea to add this automation to the Telegram group, basically to take some of the load off of the admin in the group, because at the time when I joined, there was just one admin, and of course the founders were all admin. But then when I joined, there was other admin as well, but we were having to answer a lot of the same questions over and over again. So then we implemented Rose, which if I scroll up, I'll probably see one of her messages. Oh, so you see here, you have Rose responding. Basically, she's set up to where she responds to keywords and she'll put out pertinent information. So every time somebody mentions the word fact, you'll see the fact document come up because it's set up like that. So people can click on that link and they will go to the document that has basically everything they need to know about PunkPanda. It will open up that document. And also, each time somebody comes in, which I'll just go to her here and show the welcome. Each time somebody comes into the server, they're greeted with this personal greeting. It says their name, welcome to the server. It says, take a look at the rules, and it shows these 4 links for the different things that they need to know about the project. Obviously, you got the fact at the top, the latest corporate update video, official links, and the rules. So that was just something that I really hadn't used before because I wasn't really in a lot of Telegram groups, but I decided that it would help the project. And so we added it in, and she just basically took so much of a load off of us as admin to answer simple questions that were being asked so many times. So that's why I also recommend that when people join the project, a lot of times you'll have people that you'll invite, but you don't really know every single thing about the project. And so it's important to know where you can find that information. So if you send them to the Discord server, you send them to the Telegram group, we're going to actually make sure that they get the information they need. And Rose is going to be able to provide that even if we're asleep. So I definitely recommend having something like what I put out, which I'll make sure that I'll post in the description of wherever this video is, the quick start video, which is basically just, how long is this thing? It is, 5 minutes, yeah, basically 6 minutes. And it goes over how your referrals can actually get started with the project as quickly as possible. It gives them things that they can present to their referrals to get them started and simple things like that. So basically now, since you've seen what it started at for this project when I joined, we're here today at almost 3 months. And you can see this wallet is looking pretty insane for just basically having an app on my phone. You can see here, every 30 minutes, I'm getting about, what we call that? We'll call it about 246, 29 cents every 30 minutes. Then in the history, it's going to show the daily rewards. It's about 14 tokens a day, which if you look at this now and you're like, okay, so that would be $1,076. But actually, since the token is worth $1.15, it's worth 15% more than the American dollar right now. So let me go into my calculator. We got 1,076 plus 15%. And you see that that's actually $1,237. And so as this project continues to grow, the price of it is just going to continue to skyrocket, especially with the new projects that are being introduced, like the Panda 11, which is a sports fantasy app, which is already out right now, but it's kind of in the beta version, just like our app right now with the messaging. It's in beta right now, and we have the 2.0 that's going to be launching, I want to say, within the next 10 days, if not in 2 weeks. Everybody's waited with bated breath for this app to come out because it's going to be a lot more refined than the one we have now. It's going to be similar to a WhatsApp. If you've used WhatsApp in the past, you're going to be very familiar with how it works. So it's going to be super, super easy to use. So basically, I just wanted to give that kind of overview of where I have been with the company, from starting from a free user who was just a person that was interested in earning with the app to actually take the initiative to actually support the project and build different tools for the project. So now, I don't know if there is anybody else, if you have anything to say about where you have been with this project over the past however many months, even if you just basically started, I would like to give you the opportunity to say a few words. You don't have to come on the camera if you don't want to, but you can say something if you like. and you can just use the hand raise feature.
Leanne, do you have the capability of unmuting right now? Oh, wait. Oh, she doesn't? I have to unmute her. Leanne, you there?
I am. Hi
Hey,
there.
do you mind giving a brief testimony about how your past 3 months has been?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's taken off like a rocket ship. You know, you sent it to me right as we were about to move to Florida. And I took a look at it. I said, oh gosh, what is this thing? Went to bed. The next morning, I'm like, okay, I got to look at this. I really need to look at this. And I saw the project, watched the corporate presentation. I'm like, hey, I think we need to do this one. And since then, over the last, it was right before Ronya, because I think Ronya, you're on my team. And right before that, I think I have now close to about 2,500 on my team. And I've earned over 3,600 of these tokens, which is so exciting. And I try to use this app as much as I can. My 13-year-old granddaughter even has it, and she's been sharing it with her friends. I don't know if she's allowed to do that, but she's been having fun with it, and she's earning tokens, and just trying to use the app as much as I can and use it for phone calls. The phone calls are amazing. And the more you use it, the more tokens you earn. And that's what's so exciting about this. So yeah, it's great. I'm really enjoying it, and I love it. And I love just everything about it. Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
you were like one of the first ones. Like, I think most of us that were in that initial kind of group, we started like the same day, and basically everybody just started inviting people, and so we're all kind of at the same starting point. Whereas usually for opportunities, you'll have like people that are in for several months, and then they start introducing more and more people. But we kind of all just kind of hit the ground running with this project.
Oh, definitely. It has grown so fast over the last couple of months. It's amazing. It's amazing.
So we actually have Marcus, the CFO, who's about to come in. But before he gets here, if there's one other person that kind of wants to speak about, their journey with the project so far, we can have that really quickly.
Well, I mean, I could speak about my journey if you want me to.
What do you know about PunkPanda?
I don't know anything about PunkPanda, absolutely nothing. Here's the deal, right? One of the things that I realized about this really special opportunity is that there's a lot of opportunities that you can start with $7, $10, $50, or $100, and then you get tokens, and then if you build a team, it kind of goes from there. All of these people that are giving you these testimonies right now, they have paid $0 to receive the tokens that they're getting every 30 minutes. Let me say that again. They have paid $0 to receive the tokens that they are getting every 30 minutes, 48 times a day. If you do the math on that, it's exponential to what the possibilities are. If you're a limitless person, this is a 12-tier affiliate reward system. And it allows you to really be limitless and build a monstrous organization should you choose to. Now that's totally up to you. If you're that person who just wants to do it on your own, that's fine. You can use it as a fully encrypted messaging app that you can use to use for yourself, to maybe have some private communications with other people that you don't want to have tapped into because that's what you get here. Or you can build an organization like I did, like Rania did, and like Leanne did, and many others, and be able to benefit from all of those rewards that you are going to receive in the PPM token. So Rania, I'll turn it back over to you.
Awesome. Thanks for that awesome kind of insight on your view as like a massive team leader with this project. I think we're at what, over 95,000 in our team?
About 93,000 right now.
93,000, that is insane. So we actually have the CFO, Marcus Schubert, who has just joined the call. Marcus, so far, I have basically just went over day one when I started the project, 3 months now, joining the corporate team, going over what basically PunkPanda has meant for so many people who have joined the app, who have been looking for something where they can join for free and actually earn, and how people have been inviting people and it's been catching like wildfire. So if you just want to speak on, kind of from the start of the project to where we are now, your experience as somebody who is one of the founders of this project. And actually, I might have to unmute you. Hold on. There we go, ask to unmute. Are you still muted? Hold on.
Okay, can you hear me okay, Ronye?
I got you now.
Okay, first of all, thanks for inviting me on, and apologies for being in the car. But mate, first of all, I want to say congratulations on that hairdo. That's incredible. I love it. So no, congratulations to yourself and also to Peter for the growth in your organization. It's been impressive to watch, and it shows that you guys are really, taking this opportunity seriously. And, I think it's quite easy to get confused by something that's free, because there's the old saying that there's no free lunch in life. And that's true. You guys haven't created this level of success because you've just joined something and you've sat there and watched it or hoped for it to happen. You've actually put in effort, energy, work. You've taken the time to educate yourself about what the project is and what opportunity lays in front of us. So with that, I just wanted, before we get into a bit of, I guess, the background of where we are and where we're going, I just want to say to the people who are part of your team that they're very fortunate, because they have leaders like yourself, Ronye, and like yourself, Peter, who have the information. Too many times people try to build a business without really being educated about it, and they end up with what I call the line of perpetual ignorance, where they don't know what's going on. They introduce a few other people who also don't know what's going on, and they wonder why they don't get the result that they're looking for. So you guys who are working with Peter and Ronye and the other leaders on the team are fortunate that you have these guys who have taken the time to get the information and to understand the different elements of the project. So I won't take up too much time, but we're 120 days in. We're at over 450,000 accounts on the app, which you guys probably know already. But really, this is the setup phase. We haven't even started pushing from the company side. We've only really done about 1 week of marketing. And the reason we pulled back was because we realized the first version of the app was not what we wanted. And it wasn't what you guys did world and to the public. We decided to invest heavily in bringing out what we really want to have, which is the Bentley version, the 2.0, which we now have pending with Apple. We're just waiting for that to be approved. So it could be any day now. We're hoping it'll be this week coming. And that then allows us to really put some horsepower behind the marketing. And, like we talked about before, there's no free lunch. Well, the reason we reward people for using and sharing the app is because we understand that as we grow the database, a certain percentage of those people will pull through and use future paid products and services that we bring to the market, whether it's encrypted file sharing, video conferencing, whether some people go into the crypto sports fantasy. And so the power is in the database. And the advantage here is that we can share the success of the company with those people who helped us to grow the community. So, that's where we're at right now. It's an exciting 30, 60 days coming up, and the opportunity is never going to get better. And typically where the biggest risk is also where is the biggest reward. Now, with PunkPanda, there really isn't so much risk. It's more about where there is the most challenges and the most bugs and frustrations is also where the most reward is. So that's kind of where we are right now. We really appreciate, you know, how the community has got behind us, and they've helped us to get the message out in a bit of a underground guerrilla marketing style. I mean, if you're not sure about PunkPanda, just go to YouTube and type in PunkPanda and look at all the videos that are there. Excuse me. And they're there unprompted. We haven't asked anybody to create videos. We've had YouTubers, influencers, celebrities come to us and say, hey, I'll push this out to my community. And we've said, no, wait, let us get the second version of the app out. When we're ready, then we'll tell you to push the button. And that's when you'll see a ripple go through the world known as PunkPanda. So with that, Ronier, thanks for inviting me on, and I'll pass back to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by to kind of add that insight as well from your position on the project. And one thing I will say, and I've said this about a couple of projects that I've joined recently, it just seems that the integrity behind the community and the people that are involved with this project is phenomenal. And that's why I am proud to be a part of it. I always say that before I introduce something, especially if I'm going to bring it to my family, I always do my due diligence. I always make sure I know the ins and outs of the project. I know who's behind it, things of that nature. And that's why I've been so adamant with this project, because I'm fully vested and I'm fully behind the project, and the actual rewards, the community has been great. And so it's just been a great time for me, myself, and I'm pretty sure the team has felt the same way. That's why we're growing so rapidly. Everybody who joins the project, I know some people are like, they can't believe it. They're kind of skeptical. Then they get in and they start looking at the wallet and they just see those numbers going higher and higher without even having to do really that much work. I mean, sure, you're going to have to actually talk to people about it. You're going to have to do some kind of promotion if you want to grow a large organization, but that's not really work for me. I mean, I do maybe, I want to say 3 to 4 posts a week, maybe. And then when people join, they'll talk to their close friends and family, and those people will join. So it's something that's super easy to promote, because for one, you're not asking anybody to spend any money to join. It's completely free. All you have to do is use it, share it, and own it. And once people see that that's the case, then they're more likely to actually share with others. So that's why it's so easy for people to build these large organizations. And we haven't even talked about people in other countries who are even further along than any organization that has been built in America so far. But with that, I don't know if there has been 1 or 2 other people that want to say something as far as how they feel about the project, or what they're thinking about their team and growing. Anything on those lines. We'll do like 1 or 2 more, and then we'll kind of call it a night.
You have
You can ask.
Susan here, your sponsor. I'll ask her to unmute. Sue, you have a second?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, I'm doing dishes.
Hi.
But yeah, so
Hi.
say, okay, he said hi. Say hi,
Hi.
my son. Yeah, so I shared this opportunity with Rania. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Wait.
shared it with-
Did you seriously just Rania me? You of all people.
I heard that.
That's
Yes.
it. I quit.
Okay, I quit too. But anyway, he didn't even want to take a look at this project. And he looked at it and he was like, yeah, yes, this is good. So I wasn't even going to share with him, and I'm glad he joined. And I just, I'm trying to share it just because I love it. And, going through all these other different projects and crypto projects, people are like, who's the owner? Where are they? I can't find them in the Telegram, or, this is just, I haven't seen anything as strong as this, besides everyone knows the other one that we're probably all in together, the phone app. Similar concept, just different in many ways. We earn for free, but where else can you do that? And it's global. That's the thing that got me, was that this is global. because with some other apps, people can't make money in Nigeria or Ghana right now without paying money. This is even playing field for everybody. So everybody's earning. And that's why I'm like really obsessed with it. And it's crypto. So, and I've never seen a community as strong with this many people this fast. I remember when there was like, what was it, 175,000 or something around there? And how did it just jump to 450,000 installs? People around the world. I'm just passionate about it. I love this one, and it just shows this how strong this is. This is and going to continue to be. The longevity of this project is incredible. But that's all I want to say. Can I withdraw tokens yet?
No, not yet. Not
How
yet.
do you do it? I'm just kidding. So everyone that doesn't know, just got to stay current with these things. It's like a new business. It's like if you were at a real job, you're like, oh, I can't make the meeting. It's the same thing. This is like a startup project. You have to make time or catch up. I saw people asking me questions like, you have all the resources that's not available for most people. Just see what's going on, you know, like any job. You wouldn't miss the work meetings every day. So you've got to stay. We have all the resources, like everything. So stay involved. It just doesn't even take long. Hop on a call, watch a replay if you don't understand. That's what we did. We didn't have this like at the very beginning. We didn't know what we were doing. But white paper, you know, things like that. And staying connected. You miss a lot just not being there.
Awesome. Well, thanks definitely for showing up, and thanks for introducing me to this project. Like you said, I was gonna probably still just join anyway, but it's like I had just joined the other project, and so at the time I was like, oh God, another thing. And so I am so glad that I actually went through with taking a look at it. For one, I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't really hurt to take a look. So I knew at the very least I would be able to determine whether or not I would do it within a couple minutes. And then, like you said, as soon as I did take that time, I was like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. I'm all in with this. So definitely thanks a lot for introducing it to me and being a part of this awesome team. So lastly, I definitely want to make sure I give my main man, Andy Delgado. If you have a few words, sir, I would appreciate you saying those, since you are like one of my big team builders here.
Hey guys, this is Andy. I'm in Nacogdoches, Texas, and I'm dual whatever, and I'm doing two things at once right now. So I was able to jump on the call real quick. So I just want to say the community here is great. A large part having to do with the Discord server that Ronye has put together. If you haven't seen the Discord server, jump on it. Go through everything you can. Learn from everybody else how they're marketing PunkPanda, whether they are doing email marketing or they're doing social media marketing like Ronye started. By the way, that's how Ronye got me. I saw one of his posts and I was like, what? Another thing? Kind of like Ronye. And I asked him about it. He sent me the link, told me what to do. I did it. I called one of my friends up. Actually, I didn't call him. We did a chat on Facebook Messenger because we didn't know exactly how Ronye had us set up with everything else and didn't have any idea what PunkPanda, the app, was. So I did a Facebook Messenger to a friend of mine in England and told him, man, you got to do this. So he did. And then together, we just kind of conquered the world. Not really, but we had a good time. We learned from each other. We learned from Ronye. We learned from Susan. We learned from Peter. We've learned from everybody that you've already seen on the call, and has basically done everything we could to get the word out and get people going with using this free app that pays every 30 minutes. And we don't have to convince you that it tastes better. We don't have to convince you that it gives you more energy. We don't have to convince you that you should do this to take a vacation. All we have to do is suggest that you use this free app and use it and share it with your friends. And then you get paid every 30 minutes for doing it. That's it. The more people you talk about it, the more you earn. Now, if you want to earn even more, you keep talking and share it with everybody you know. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for talking to me, Ronye.
Awesome. And thanks again for being a part of this project and for really taking the helm and building the organization with a lot of your social media marketing skills. So basically, that's going to be about it. I want to respect everybody's time. Thank you for all the people that actually showed up and had a few words to say. If you're watching this replay, just make sure that whoever presented this project to you or whoever got you this link, that you go back to them and you get as much information on this project about how to start it as you can. They're going to give you a link to download the app and they're going to give you their invite code. Make sure you follow those instructions exactly and put the numbers in the right area. Then you're going to get the free app and you're going to notice that you're going to start earning. And it's going to be a lot easier for you to have that conviction within yourself to promote it to other people, because you're going to see how easy it is, how you can actually earn for free with so little effort. And that's what's going to kind of do the heavy lifting for you as far as promoting the project. So like I said, I joined November 21st. Tomorrow it'll be 3 months for me, and I'm looking forward to many more months, years, decades, however long with PunkPanda. And I hope that all will be along for that ride with me. So I'll talk to y'all soon.